What's up, everybody? It's Paul from Physical Media Paradise here in Melbourne, Australia. Enjoying a beautiful sunny day of around about 30 degrees. And I'm here to continue with my Blu-ray collection where I left off from last time. As always, if you like what you see, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you've got any questions or you want to just shoot a comment to me about physical media that you collect, whether it's Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, VHS, even laser discs, even if you've got beta tapes, just shoot me a message and we can have a chat. That would be great. Okay, so let's get on with the C's now. We've got Cloverfield, a great thriller. I love this movie. When it came out in 2008, I went to see it and I loved it. It was just that good. Now, this isn't technically the C's, but this is part of a trilogy. So I put my trilogies and my series together. So this is 10 Cloverfield Lane. Another good one with John Goodman in it. Cloverfield Paradox, which is the final one in the trilogy. Clash of the Titans. This is the remake. I do have the original 1981 movie on DVD. But despite what people think, I think that Sam Worthington did a really, really good job in this movie. And you can see it's got a lot of gunk on the top there. I'll have to get that off some stage. But I really like this movie. I thought the remake was quite good. And again, it's not a C movie, but it's Wrath of the Titans. It's the second, the sequel to Clash of the Titans, which again I thought was rather good. Then we got Chat Room, which is a pretty good thriller. Haven't seen this in a while, but it was a great thriller. I remember. Children of Men with Clive Owen, Julianne Moore, and Michael Caine. A really, really great movie. And interestingly, this is set in the year 2027. So that's next year. So I wonder how much of this will come true. Let's wait and find out. Crimson Tide. You can see there, I haven't even opened it. It's got the 2 for $20 sticker, so you can tell I've been to JB to pick this up. Denzel and Gene Hackman are on this movie, and it's even though this is sealed without watching it yet, I have got the DVD and I have watched it, and it's a really, really great submarine movie if you're into those. The Darkest Hour. This is one which has got Emile Hirsch in it. It's about these aliens that have got like energy. They're made of pure energy, so they're very hard to kill. Yeah, not my favoritist movie, but it's okay. The Devil's Own with Harrison Ford, Brad Pitt. This was out in 1997. This is a really good thriller about the government in Ireland, I think. But it's really, really good. I can definitely say it was a fantastic one. This is the remake of Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp. And Chloe Grace Moretz is in this, whom I really enjoy her acting. I like her. She's good. This is Disclosure with Michael Douglas and Demi Moore, a really good thriller. And also, I believe Donald Sutherland's in this one too. Daredevil, Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner. My mistake. Haven't watched this Blu-ray yet. I've got the DVD again, but the DVD's got some special features that I like, so that's why I'm keeping the DVD. Thing is with Blu-rays is sometimes you don't get the special features that you do get on DVD, so that's kind of why I keep maybe the double copy. The Dilemma with Vince Vaughn and Kevin James. Quite a funny movie, that one. Despicable Me with Gru, voiced by, of course, Steve Carell. And Despicable Me 2. They're the only ones I've got on Blu-ray, but I have the rest, all of them on DVD, of course. Did you hear about the Morgans? Well, I did, and I went and watched the movie, and well, it wasn't too bad. Let's say $2 on it. Yeah, I didn't. Sometimes they say they've put the wrong price on it, but they're actually lower than they are. So, Deliver Us from Evil. This is not what I thought it was going to be. I really, genuinely did not really like this movie much. Although Eric Bana always plays does a good job in his movies. The Day After Tomorrow, 2004, this one came out, and I really enjoyed it. I like Roland Emmerich movies. The Devil Inside, inspired by a true story. Pretty creepy, this one. It's one of these found footage movies that I really like. Interesting. District 9, an alien movie. I think that's another found footage. That's very good. There goes the guys on their bikes again. God bless them. And yeah, Doom. Say what you may about this movie. I actually liked it. I enjoy the whole premise of this movie, and it got a bad rap, I know. I went to the movies and saw this when it came out, and I really enjoyed it. I think it's obviously based on the video game, but yeah. The Doors, Val Kilmer, and is in this one, and I think Meg Ryan's in it too. This was a good watch, and in fact, it's just uncanny how much Val Kilmer resembles Jim Morrison in this movie. Hence why they hired him to play it. But this is the final cut, so I do have the DVD of this as well, but this has got a final cut, different version of this. So I may or may not get rid of the DVD. I will see. The Disappointments Room was really a disappointment. Kate Beckinsale. And she's a good actress. Nothing bad to say about her actressing skills. But you might be wondering, oh, well, if this is such a bad movie, why do you have it, Paul? It's kind of like a little pet quirk of mine that, you know, some movies that are that great, I actually will keep them. So, there you go. Make of that what you will. All right, we are getting down to the next level. These kind of go in a funny sort of way. I have actually alphabetized them, but I am actually going to put them I'm going to go through them as they are presented. So these are the S's, some of the S's. Right, first of all, we've got the Jaw. Sorry, the Jaw? What's the matter with me? I think the sun's getting to my head there. We've got the Saw box set. Let me just grab that out. It's a little... There we go. We've got the Legacy collection there. It's got them all the way up to, I think, Jigsaw, the last one. So it doesn't have Spiral and it doesn't have Saw 10, but I do own those on DVD. And of course, as you know, the Saw Legacy is quite violent, and I'm not usually a fan of violent movies, but I quite enjoy the acting and the premise of these movies. I'm just going to put that one to the side so I've got room to go through these ones. Okay, we've got the Star Trek remakes here. So there's Star Trek the movie, first one. We've got Star Trek Into Darkness, and we've got Star Trek Beyond. So all of these, of course, star Chris Pine. And Zachary Quinto plays Mr. Spock in it. And if I'm not mistaken, someone tell me if I am, but you've got Zoe Saldana in that, as Uhura. Anyway, you feel free to knock that one on the head if I've given you wrong information. We've got Safe House, with Denzel and Ryan Reynolds in it, which is a thriller, of course. Haven't seen it in ages, so I can't comment. Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadows with Robert Downey Jr. and Jude Law. Very, very good watches. Really, really great. And I'm not really into Sherlock Holmes much, but these ones were worth the purchase. Source Code. Yep, another great sort of like futuristic thriller, I guess. Jake Gyllenhaal and Michelle Monaghan and Vera Farmiga are starring in this movie. Sanctum, it's a James Cameron one. This is quite a good movie with great effects, but I did find some scenes in this movie a little bit disturbing and sad. So it's not really a movie I like to watch a lot of, but it's in my collection because the effects are good. Shutter Island with Leonardo DiCaprio, a great psychological thriller, this one. We've got Stealth, and you've got Josh Lucas, Jessica Biel, and Jamie Foxx. Very, very corny movie, very, very corny, but again, this was from 2005, and the effects were brilliant. I loved going to the movies to see this, even though it was corny as absolute anything. But the UCAV effects were really good, so that's a great watch. Serenity, believe it or not, I know this is the Firefly. This is from the Firefly series, but I have not watched Serenity at all. And I don't really remember watching it. No, I don't think I have. I haven't watched Joss Whedon's Firefly series either. But I do have that on Blu-ray and it's Steelbook, because I'll show you sometime in the future. San Andreas with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. This was a great earthquake movie. Really, really great. Well worth the watch. The effects again, brilliant. State of Play, we've got Russell Crowe there, Ben Affleck, Rachel McAdams, and Helen Mirren. State of Play, a really great thriller, which I don't really remember when I watched this last. Now we come to a zombie comedy, Shaun of the Dead. Now, I'm not into zombie movies, I don't really like them. That's just me. This one, it was meant to be funny, but I actually kind of found it entertaining, and I really don't like zombie movies. I'm just not into them. But this one, for some reason, I actually enjoyed. Perhaps because I like Simon Pegg's comedy in Paul. Superman Returns. There you go. You've got Kevin Spacey there as Lex Luthor. Yep, this was definitely a good watch. I think this was from 2004 from memory. SWAT. You've got Colin Farrell. You've got Samuel L. Jackson, Michelle Rodriguez, and LL Cool J. A remake of the old 70s series SWAT. Yeah, that one was pretty good. Okay, now we come to probably my favourite Shrek movie, Shrek the Third. This one just ticks all the boxes with me. It's just funny. The soundtrack in it is cool. I just like this one. I don't know why. It's just my favourite. Close behind it, though, would happen to be Shrek Forever After, the final chapter, which was out in 2010. I'll be interested to see what Shrek 5 looks like. I'm looking forward to that coming out. Someone knows when that might be coming out, please hit me up. That'd be great to know. A Simple Favour with Anna Kendrick and Australian actress Blake Lively, which, yeah, this one had me hooked too. It was quite a good movie. Very good. Now we come to the... I've only got these on Blu-ray. Spider-Man 2 with the Tobey Maguire ones with Kirsten Dunst is in it. Yep, this was good. And then we've got Spider-Man Far From Home, which I haven't watched yet. I know, shame on me, right? But everything else I've got on DVD, so yeah, have to watch that at some stage. And I haven't watched this one yet either, Sex and the City, the movie extended cut. And you know the cast in this one. Sarah Jessica Parker, Kim Cattrall, Kristen Davis, who I absolutely love. Kristen Davis, she is beautiful. And Cynthia Nixon is in this one. I'm not really a fan of the series. I just thought the movie might be interesting to watch. Oh boy, Skyscraper. Now, I don't know, this movie, I have really bad vertigo, and I don't like heights at all. And so this one really kind of gave me the chills watching this, you know, as being a thriller that's sky high. But again, you know, Dwayne Johnson doesn't disappoint, but the effects in this movie, you know, they're like the Mission Impossible ones with Tom Cruise. I just absolutely love the effects in this movie and in the Mission Impossible ones, which reminds me I have to get those out again and watch. Okay, going to take a short pause and we're going to go on with the next row. Okay, we're back now and we're going on with the P's. So obviously we're going backwards. So please enjoy the ride. And if you don't enjoy the ride, let me know. This is the Planet of the Apes trilogy box set. You've got Rise of the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War of the Planet of the Apes. And I do not have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes because they don't sell Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes down here in Australia. So I'll have to source that at some stage. It's where I can actually find it. And let's keep going. So we've got Puss in Boots, the first one, absolutely hilarious. I do have The Last Wish, but that's on DVD. Passengers, with Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt, an absolute pearl of a movie. Oh, I could watch this again and again. One of my definite favourites. Quantum of Solace, the Daniel Craig James Bond character he played in. Can't really remember this much. Casino Royale was definitely my favourite of his in the Daniel Craig movies. Real Steel with Hugh Jackman, a great performance. Good effects in this movie. If you like robots, you'll definitely like this one. Rio 1. I've got Rio 2 on DVD as well. But this was kind of a fun pickup. It's kind of a fun movie. Yeah, really lots of great animation in this one. As Rango as well with Johnny Depp. It's brilliant, as it says. I wouldn't go that far because I can't really remember what. So yeah, your reviewer needs to be watching some of these movies. Anyway, this one is definitely a favourite of mine, and again, this got a bit of flack, but I don't see why. You've got, this is a dragon movie set in modern-day London with Matthew McConaughey and Christian Bale. This came out in 2003. I went to the movies to see this. Absolutely loved it. The dragon effects were brilliant. I had to pick this up on Blu-ray. So this is a movie that I own on multiple formats because I just love the movie. You know how it goes. Sometimes you love a movie so much you have to get it on different formats because they have different aspects of showing it and extra features and whatnot. Red Riding Hood. This was another one I actually enjoyed. I love Amanda Seyfried. She's another actress of mine I absolutely love. Gary Oldman. This is the alternate cut, which is not available on DVD. So I picked up the Blu-ray of this one for peanuts, I think. Great retelling of an old fairy tale. And for a while, they actually did those movies. They did a few of those, like with Hansel and Gretel and Red Riding Hood and whatnot. Rumour has it, yeah, a bit of a cheesy comedy, but not too bad. with great performances by Kevin Costner, Jennifer Aniston, Mark Ruffalo, and Shirley MacLaine. The Rock. The Rock has become a tourist attraction. This is a this was out in, I think, in the 90s. I think it was about 95 or 96. 96, I think it was. I went to the movies to see this. This is a Jerry Bruckheimer movie. And a very, very enjoyable movie to watch. And I definitely enjoy watching this. Jerry Bruckheimer movies have brilliant effects, but they tend to be pretty cheesy. Just my opinion. But still, I do enjoy watching his movies. You know, Con Air and all the other ones he's made. And now we're going on to the Resident Evil collection with Milla Jovovich. So this is the collection of up to Retribution. So you've got the first one, and then you've got the other movies. And, you know, as I say, these are based off the video game. And, yeah, quite enjoy those movies. I've got Apocalypse as well. So that's just what I bought this one separate before I picked up the box set. And then I've got Resident Evil, the final chapter. And I've got Welcome to Raccoon City on Blu-ray. Sorry, on DVD. So I don't have that one on Blu-ray just yet. But I will get it once I can. Red One. This is a great Christmas flick. I would watch this ever since I bought it, which is actually last year. I've watched this a couple of times and I really enjoy it. It'll definitely be on my Christmas list every year to watch until it's not. Yeah, but really, really great movie about Santa Claus getting kidnapped, but I won't go too much into it. What have we got here? Oh my goodness, we've got another Rio. I've got 2 Rios. How's that possible? Oh my goodness, that one will have to go away somewhere. I'll have to sell that one off. I don't know how I did that. This is Rock of Ages, the extended edition. And, you know, I'm not a musical lover by any chance, but there are a few that I enjoy, and this was one of them. Some great 80s songs in here. So I have this on DVD, but this is an extended edition only available on Blu-ray. So I got it. Yes, I did. Red Dragon. This is part of a series of Hannibal Lecter movies. This has got a great cast in it. Of course, Anthony Hopkins plays Hannibal. Edward Norton, Ralph Fiennes. Is it Ralph Fiennes? Yep. Or Joseph. Let's have a look. Focus. Yep, it's Ralph. Harvey Keitel's in this. Emily Watson. And who's that one? Felicity Huffman? Yeah. Yeah, if you're unfamiliar with the Hannibal movies, he's actually what they call him Hannibal the Cannibal, because he likes to devour people. But you've got to watch. This is part of a trilogy with or actually 4 movies I think are in this one. So you've got actually I think there's 5, because you've got I think Manhunter was the first one in 1986, and you've got Silence of the Lambs in 1990. Then you've got Red Dragon, and you've got Hannibal Rising, which came out a bit later, which is like a prequel, sort of told the story of how he became Hannibal from his childhood. These are great movies, but they're very, very disturbing, so I don't watch them a lot. Son of God, this is about the life of Jesus. My sister gave this to me for Christmas one year. I haven't watched it yet, but I will. It's a very precious movie to me. Safe, with Jason Statham. This looks like a great movie, which I haven't watched yet. So it's in the pile for watching. And we've got Stargate. with Kurt Russell and James Spader. This one's from 1994. I went with my mate and his wife to see this movie, and I remember the trippy effects going through the Stargate. To this day, I really enjoy that. And we've got Swordfish, which is one of my favorites, and I'm glad I own this on Blu-ray, because I remember when the DVDs were popular in the early 2000s. When I watched the DVD of Swordfish, I was listening to the surround soundtrack going around around the room. I got so excited about that. I thought, oh, I want to get a surround sound system set up, and get a DVD player that, and get a DTS system. Of course, that's very outdated now, but I don't care. I watch movies the way I want to watch them, and listen to movies the way I want to listen to them. So that's that. Okay, we might just progress down to the Fs now. So these are kind of, I know they're in a disjointed way, but I still know my way around them. So The Fourth Kind with Milla Jovovich, based on a true story, an alien abduction flick that's pretty cool. The remake of the movie Fame, which came out in, I think, late 2000s. Late 2000s. This was actually a good remake. I enjoyed this one. And I didn't really understand the first movie, which came out in 1980, the first Fame. But I remember going to see that. I was 10. We all went to see that at the movies. What I really enjoyed was the drummer who auditioned. He was sensational, and that sort of helped me get into drumming a lot. So anyway, 50 First Dates. This has got Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore in it, of course. She forgets who she is the next day. She's got this accident that causes her to lose her memory of her memories are wiped clean each and every day. So Adam Sandler falls in love with her and has to prove himself that he's a good guy. This is a funny movie and a great Adam Sandler movie. I pretty much like all Adam Sandler movies because he's got this offbeat humor. Some people might find it a bit quirky or corny, but I love it. Follow Me. I think this is a found footage. No, it's not a found footage. But this is a horror that I've only watched this once, but I can't remember much of it, so I can't comment. All right, then we've got the Fantastic Fours. So we've got the first two, number 1 and Rise of the Silver Surfer, which has, of course, Jessica Alba in it. Another beauty, another gorgeous actress. And then we've got the remake, which was meh. It's all right, but the effects are good, so I picked it up on Blu-ray. I think it was about $1. So now we've got the Fantastic Beasts. I've got the I've got the first one on Blu-ray, but I do actually have the 3-pack film collection. So I bought this after I bought the first Fantastic Beasts movie, but this has got them all in it. It's got Where to Find Them, it's got The Crimes of Grindelwald and The Secrets of Dumbledore. So that's a great sort of prequel to the Harry Potter series. You got Frozen, just the first one, not the second one, with Elsa and Anna and Sven and whoever else is there. Kristoff, yeah. Falling Down, with Michael Douglas, one of his best movies ever, I reckon. And I really like Michael Douglas's acting, especially in this. Don't want to mess with this dude. He's gone. All right, now we come to the Firefly. This is the Joss Whedon series, and it's a steel book, you can see. I'm not really what you call a steelbook collector. I just collect ones that move the ones that I like, but this one's pretty good. And I haven't watched the series yet, but it's there for me to watch when I next watch it, or want to watch it. 47 Meters Down, Uncaged. This is a great, this is a shark movie. I like my shark movies. And this is the sequel to 47 Meters Down. This one's Uncaged. The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox. This one's really, really great, from 1997. It's kind of funny and quirky, and some great acting from Michael J. Fox. The 40-year-old version, yeah, it's not really my favourite. It was a cheap buy, so I picked it up. I don't mind Steve Carell, but this one wasn't really one of my favourites. This is the remake of Firestarter. Now, the original Firestarter I've got on DVD, but this is the remake, and I didn't mind the remake at all. So I picked this up on Blu-ray on a special. The actress, her name is Ryan someone. I can't really see here, but her name is Ryan. She really does do well in this part. Actually, and I kind of liked her as much as I liked Drew Barrymore in the first one. But yeah, that was a great Stephen King movie. But I'm sure that the book was a lot better, because usually they are. But I haven't read the book, so I can't comment. Fantasy Island. This is the remake of the classic 1970s TV show, but this is put as a horror, and indeed it is. And I enjoyed this movie. I enjoyed this remake. It had a real good story to it. It's one that I would definitely watch over again and again. We all know and love this one, Finding Nemo. And I've got Finding Dory on DVD. But this one has the Blu-ray and DVD double play as well. Yep. What brings you all this way to the EEC? Anyway, my poor. And there's, oh, I forgot to put those together. I should have done that. So this is the, this is the original Fame from 1980. Which I have now. And I'll have to slot that over next to the original, next to the remake of Fame. That was good. I quite enjoyed that movie. The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. And then there's US Marshals, which is the sequel to this. But this one I really enjoyed. Really good. I think that was 1993 from memory. Guilt Trip with Barbara Streisand and Seth Rogen. This is hilarious, this movie. Everything Seth Rogen does is just a laugh out loud for me. G.I. Joe. Sorry, I'll just get these. So this is G.I. Joe, the Retaliation and the Rise of Cobra, which, again, sadly, I have not watched. I picked them up because they were cheap and to put them in my collection, but I haven't watched them yet. So how sad is that? And then we got Get Smart, the remake of Get Smart with Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway. I'm sure this is fantastic. I'll be watching that sometime soon. And the last one of this is the G's. We've got the Grinch, How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. All right, and this is a really, really funny movie. Love it. Another good Christmas watch. So we're going to leave it there for today, guys. We will continue with part 3 down the track because I have to go and run another errand. But I just want to thank you very much for sticking around and watching my Blu-ray collection videos. We've got some more down the bottom there that we'll come to in future episodes. So please stick around. And as I say, hit the like and subscribe button if you're really enjoying these videos. I do these as much as I can. And my apologies to you because I haven't been posting regularly. I've just been dealing with some personal issues, and but I'm slowly getting back into it. And yeah, and so if you've got any questions about anything I own, or you want to just talk to me, yeah, just hit me up. And as I say, keep physical media alive in physical media paradise, because it should be. We should be preserving these great movies for times to come. And that's what I certainly do. So anyway, this is Paul from Physical Media Paradise, wishing you a very happy day. Bye-bye till next time.